So before I get into the topic of today's video, I want to preserve something, all right? So this is the Albion Online Steam forums, and it is super dead. We have a post 20 hours ago, 20 hours ago, 21 hours ago, December 18th. Today is December 20th, so this is 2 days ago. There's only been like 5 posts. There's one that's just now, and it's me. So topic thread creator says, is the game dead? I used to see 100,000 people online, but around 8,000 nowadays. Why the player drop? And so a developer of the app has marked this post as an answer. Oh, they jumped on this, right? Anyway, you have other people replying that a lot of people don't play through Steam, and that's true. That's fine, whatever, right? And then you have Mostly Bread, AO, a developer of the game, Mostly Bread. Also, why is Bread tier 1? Bread is a tier 4 material. What the hell is this? Whatever. Anyway, he's like, not at all. While we don't regularly share the numbers, you mean you haven't shared the numbers in a long time, the total amount of Albion players has been on a slight upward trend, really? And maybe it is, but all the data I've seen shows that is not the case, all right? Anyway, so this is just a dev defending the game because he's employed and he needs a paycheck, whatever, right? And then this guy's like, I can't log in, and Flarelight, who is a game master in Albion, is like, trying to help this person out. Then I post, and this is why I'm preserving this. This is just a big, long spiel about how I don't want the game to die, but I don't think the game, it's losing creators. You can pause and read this if you want. I'm going to talk about this throughout the video. And then I link an image that is essentially, I'll go ahead and show you what the image is. I've used this in another video, but it's a bunch of data showing that no, it's on a downward trend. Still from the people that own the company's on a downward trend. YouTube searches are on a downward trend. The game peaked in 2023 when the Albion Asia came out. Most other people that play Albion play Path of Exile and Black Desert. Again, it's been on a downward trend all over the place, right? Like, I don't know where they're getting this data. But anyway, so here's the thing. I'm preserving this because I know for a fact that one of these Jannies are going to delete my post and or ban me from the forums, or they're just going to delete the guy asking, is the game dead? Because they heavily astroturf and police their Reddit, their forums of any kind of post like this. But I am recording this on a Saturday morning when the Albion staff do not work. They do not work weekends most of the time, right? So we're going to come back on Monday and see if this thread is still here and if any of them reply to me. I don't think they will. Go. Disrespectful post. How? No. This is so stupid. This post has been identified as being disrespectful. And, of course, when you go to the thread now, is the game dead? Showing proof and showing, hey, I like the game, I want the game to live, blah, blah, blah. It's just gone. Yep, deleted. See, deleted. I told you guys, they suppressed the hell out of this info, but, yeah. What a dead forum. Look how dead the forum is. Oh, man. Anyway, let's get to the video. Alright, so this is recorded on Christmas Day. I just want to talk to you guys about why people are quitting Albion Online. And let's just get into it. And yes, I am a bit sick, but hey, that's just how it is. Now, this is taken from a lot of other players' reasons for quitting. This is not like my personal reasons or anything. I'm still playing the game. I know I haven't been uploading lately. I've been doing a lot of Ashes of Creation content, which if you haven't, you should go play Ashes of Creation right now. Go check out my Ashes of Creation videos. Even though the game is still in alpha and they will be doing wipes, it's a game that if you have a PC and you aren't like a phone gamer, it's worth learning right now. Go do it. Come join me. It's literally 3D Albion Online. It literally is. Alright, reason number 1 people are quitting Albion Online is that they feel like other games reward them better for their time invested. So Albion Online, the amount of time it takes to level things up, to get money, it can be fast, it can be slow. If you don't know what you're doing in Albion Online, 99% of the activities in the game are not worth your time. And most people, either they don't know exactly what to search for on YouTube, or they just go to ChatGPT and ask them, hey ChatGPT, what should I do to fame up as fast as possible? I'm going to go do that real quick. I don't have ChatGPT or a phone, so I'm going to use other AI. So for those that watch the channel and those that can just do basic math and basic MMORPG understanding, you know that the fastest safe solo guildless player method is the Trio Depths as a solo. There is no faster fame farm currently in the game than that. However, AI is AI and it just acts as a search engine. So Grok got it wrong. Grok said Yellow Zone group dungeons solo. Well, that's been nerfed. You can't really do that because the mobs regenerate HP if you're not in a 3-man party. The Fame also got nerfed. Perplexity got it also wrong and said Yellow Zone statics, which were also nerfed the same way because it's group content. And then Google Gemini almost got it right, saying Duo Depths solo, which is wrong because doing the Trio Depths, exact same mobs, exact same clear speed, except Trio Depths give more fame. So all 3 AI got it completely wrong. And then if you take a non-AI approach and you go ask Reddit for the best fame farm for solo guildless players in safe zones, top answer that was most updated was to go to static dungeons with a group, which is invalid because that's not solo. Second answer, also most upvoted, was kill mobs in the black zone, which is invalid because that's not a safe zone activity. And then the third one that was most upvoted was doing world bosses, which is not solo, is not available to everybody, and is also not a safe zone activity. Other answers were the Mist Abbeys, which you can take. Look, I have spreadsheeted Mist Abbeys for a long time. It is an average of to find one is an average of 45 minutes. Back before Mogdun deleted all his stream VODs and he did Abbeys like days in and days out, you could just scroll through his stream and then add up all of that. It took him also an average of 45 minutes to find Nightfall Abbeys, alright? And even in my own testing, that's the number that I got. Now, other answers to this topic were Fame Tomes, and again, World Boss. People keep citing World Boss. And again, the person asking the question is saying solo, guildless, safe zone. It's like people are unable to answer the questions. Both on Reddit, the AI is unable to answer the question. You have people saying, oh, swipe your credit card and go buy tomes. And then if you ask an AI what is the fastest way to make silver, Grok has it wrong again, saying group Yellow Zone dungeons, and it says 300,000 silver an hour. It's more silver than you can ever make. And then if you ask Perplexity, let's see, it's a lot of word salad here, but it says that safe zone gathering with journals and then refining, which is close, I suppose. And then you ask Google Gemini, and it is saying faction heart transports, faction flagging in safe zones, and black market shuffling, which is not a safe content. That is, a risk because you have to transport. And even though if you transport during Bandit, it's somewhat safe, it's still not guaranteed safe. I've seen Bandit event transporters get absolutely destroyed. And then Tier 7 fishing in Yellow Zone mists, saying it only makes 800k an hour. It actually makes more than that, but you're going to spend a long time trying to find a Tier 7 mist in the Yellow Zone. So all these methods are just garbage. Now, obviously, the correct answer to this would be market flipping, which not everyone knows how to do. I have an entire series of channel members-only videos that if you click the join button down below, it's $5 a month. I don't do sponsors on my videos. I don't shill products, but I do shill the membership because these are methods too good for the public. If everyone did them, no one could do them. That's why they're kind of paywalled. I'm sorry. But other than that, the safe zone gathering isn't terrible. It's consistent, but it's not the best silver per hour. And on December 15th, I put out a members-only video that completely shows you how to do all of the crafting math, all of the refining math, very, very quickly. It also shows you how to do some flips and other money-making secrets involving your own islands and like even your own crafting stations on islands, even though it's generally not a good idea to craft on your own islands. There's certain things you can craft for a massive easy profit that doesn't require feeding the stations and stuff like that. So all of that's locked behind members-only stuff, but in general, if you know how to flip items, that's really technically the best way to make silver. So much so that you log in, once a day. You do 15 minutes of flipping a day, not on weekends, of course, just maybe every other day during the week, and you log into 20, 30, 40 million silver every single day. Now, these same people on Reddit, you know what they're saying? Faction warfare. No, faction warfare, it's okay, but it doesn't make the most fastest silver per hour. Absolutely not. And then you have Reddit also saying, do not buy an island, do not use islands, islands are a waste of money. No, they're not. Just to give you an idea of how much islands make you, right now I'm using 6 guild islands, only 6, I have hundreds, but I'm only choosing to use 6 of them to mill through some journals that I filled during crafting and gathering, journals that give you resources, and just 6 islands worth, and these aren't even like fully upgraded islands, they're just You have the guild hall and then 3 houses on each island. So 24 laborers per island is generating me 1 million silver per day. And then I have personal islands. Let me count how many I've got here for this month. And this does require premium, unfortunately, but personal islands, I have 12 personal islands going at the moment. And again, I have hundreds, but I'm only using 12 because I have free time to play other things. I don't want to spend all day on Albion, but if I did, I would make way more money. But this is 1 hour's worth of farming on islands. And among those 12 islands, I have 144 farm plots, which is 1,296 squares of harvesting crops that give an average of 11,664 crops per day. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of what I'm growing or what I'm crafting with the stuff that I'm growing, but channel members, I have revealed to them how all of this works, and after the cost of premium, which was 31 million, it is a profit of 107.3 million every 30 days. And that's just 12 islands, but I have hundreds. So if I wanted to play longer than 1 hour a day doing island stuff, then I could just grow that number like crazy. And it's passive. It's no risk. You just have to click farms and replant seeds. You don't even have to water the crops. And the reason why Reddit tells people, oh, islands bad, don't do islands, is because everyone that plays this game, they have this like complex where they feel like they're in competition with each other, and the more people that know how to do a thing waters it down. So yes, if let's say I had hundreds of channel members, which I don't, I just have a handful of channel members, but if I had hundreds and hundreds of channel members all doing these methods, it would water down the ways to make money. Now obviously people know how to use islands to make money without being a channel member. But what I'm trying to say is that Reddit feels like, or just the average Redditor feels like, they need to they all need to misguide each other because they're all crabs in a bucket, and instead of uplifting each other and teaching each other the actual ways of how to fame farm quickly and how to make silver quickly and efficiently, they want to all keep each other down. And when someone like me comes along that wants to, uplift everyone, and a rising tide raises all ships, right? Kind of guy. They want to keep me down and try to tell people, oh, Swole Benji bad. Like, you go into these Reddit threads, oh, Swole Benji, he's like, don't watch his tutorials, don't watch his videos. And it's like, well, it's your loss, man. I'm just making these videos for myself to catalog, at this time period in the history of the game, the best way to do things. And, deep down, I've always wished for another YouTuber to come along and, like, prove me wrong and, like, actually figure out an even faster way of fame farming as a solo guildless player in safe zones. And I would be like, yes, thank you so much for revealing this info to me. And then I would go do the thing that they taught us how to do. But that hasn't happened yet. And it's like, no other YouTuber is really teaching, besides regurgitating my members-only info and whatnot, or having paywalls of $20+ on their Patreons on how to make money. By the way, completely unrelated, but it's Christmas Day. Every single business, fast food place, restaurant, everything around me is completely closed down for the day. There is no one shopping, there are no companies doing deliveries, and then I have someone knocking on my door. And here's the thing, like, whenever you get deliveries, a normal delivery, people knock on the door, they drop the package, take a snapshot with their phone, and they leave. Just had a guy camp outside my apartment door who's like, I got a delivery, I got a delivery for you. And the dude he's got like a grocery bag. Bro, there are no grocery stores open within like 50 miles, all right, for one. And then I tell the guy, yeah, you have the wrong place or whatever, through the door. I'm not going to open the door, right? I've played Rust. I know how this works. I'm not going to get door camped. And so the dude paces around my apartment for a while, and he eventually leaves. But here's the thing, right? The apartment that I'm at, there's a lot of parking spaces that are close, and they're not like private parking spaces. This dude parked around a corner super freaking far away and walked, and it's like, well, that's suspicious. That's real suspicious. I don't think this guy was a delivery driver. Lately on the news, there was fake UPS drivers that broke into a family's home and killed everybody. And I think this guy either is a creepo stalker or a copycat killer. I'm not sure, but I guess all I can do is monitor my local news and see if someone that matches the dude's description got ganked in real life. That's all I can really do, man. It's like, you know, like, I'm not stupid, right? And even then, if it wasn't Christmas Day, I'm still going to do the same precautions, right? And again, it could just be like a crazed fan. And normally, when crazed fans do this crap, and they have in the past, you don't point it out in videos. But this guy was so timid about it that I just feel bad. Like, bro, like, don't fake a if you, like, just reach out to me. Be like, hey, man, can I visit you IRL? You know, and I'll be like, well, maybe. I don't know. We can meet somewhere in public, or we can just go out for burgers or something. Don't just show up uninvited, unexpected, and try to fake that you're a delivery driver with a weird, grocery bag of just random stuff that's wrapped way too many times to be a normal delivery of anything on a day where nothing's open. So it was just probably some random home invader, but, you know, let's say the dude succeeds in ganking me. What's he gonna get? I'm completely broke. Why would you rob a ghetto apartment anyway? Like, oh boy, I have not even a smart TV. It's like a normie TV from 2008. I've got a mouse pad from 2010 that's, the rubber has fused itself to the $60 plastic table I use for my computer. Oh no. Oh, what about the computer? The computer's ancient, bro. The computer is like pre-2020, like ancient. It's old as hell. I can barely run games anymore. And there's just so many more tells, like, yeah, I can see your ex-prison tattoos through the window and the looking glass thingy, the eye hole. It's almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at right now, so it's a sweltering day, and the dude is in, like, full winter gear. He's got the hoodie on, he's got, like, all the layers, he's, like, fully covered up. It's like, bro, I'm not stupid. But who knows, could have been just completely harmless, could have been an actual delivery from somewhere open, though there's nothing open around me on Christmas freaking Day. But I did bellow out, what do you want, through the door, and the dude got, like, so spooked. Like, I kind of feel bad. I'm pretty intimidating when I want to be, right? I'm normally a friendly guy. I'm very open and warm and welcoming, but, you know, when you're doing sus shit like this and you're dressed suspiciously and it's like, you got this weird bag that has, like, a million bags over it, it's like, yeah, man, I don't think you're legit. Anyway, that's all I got. Merry Christmas, you people, and, you know, let me know what you think. I'm going to slow down with the Albion uploads. The game just hasn't updated. There's nothing in the game to talk about. The game is dying. The game is dead. I want to move on to Ashes of Creation. I want you guys to move on with me, but I know that game's still in alpha, so there's only so much to do and learn at a time until they start adding more stuff, which they've been rapidly adding stuff, guys. Really, go check it out. Go watch one of my Ashes of Creation videos. I've got a referral link that'll link you to the game, and it's not free to play. No, you can't play it on a phone. I'm sorry, phone bros. Get a gaming PC. I know they're expensive right now due to all the AI stuff making the chips really pricey. But, yeah, leave a comment. Click the video on the right side of your screen. If you don't, you're going to have weird, sussy delivery drivers showing up to your house. Oh, and just to be safe, if it turns out that I'm dead in real life, like if I'm on the news, I'll just say he's 6'4", white shoes, Pakistani or Indian, dark, short, black hair, tan skin, and seen in the area around 4:45 to 5 p.m.